Nature can be such a funny thing. Just last week, it was feeling like summer was never going to leave the Hudson Valley. It was sunny and warm every day, and just with a few days passing, suddenly fall arrived. And in fact, not just fall, but you can tell winter is right around the corner. Soon it will be time to go ahead and harvest my morning glory seeds. You can leave them and let them do their own seeding, but I prefer to go ahead and actually pull them out and have them ready to plant for next year. They are my favorite thing to grow in the garden. It was also becoming very apparent that it was time to pull out my marigold seeds. You can see each marigold flower gives so many seeds. It's kind of amazing. When the gardening season comes to a close every year, I literally mourn the time that I get to be outside and pulling out weeds and spending time with all of the things that are growing in the garden. It makes me so happy, and all of a sudden it's gone. You don't have that any longer. So doing little tasks like this, going out and pulling out the things that I'll be able to reseed next year and planning out what I'll be growing, that is something that makes me so incredibly happy during this little season where I am just missing my garden so much. I find these marigolds to kind of be a metaphor for life, for looking at what you have and choosing to see it for its goodness. I have never particularly enjoyed marigolds, and I didn't used to plant them in gardens before, but in this particular garden, because we're right at the edge of the woods, the animal population is booming here, so it's very difficult to grow things that won't get eaten or just trampled on or that will last here. So marigolds definitely last, and so this year I planted lots and lots of them, and slowly but surely came to not just like them, but really love them. And it's just kind of a metaphor for looking at what you have in life and just learning to love it, even if it's not the thing you originally wanted.
I mean, I was really wanting it to rain, and now it's here. But it's gray and it's dreary and it's cold, and I just want to go home and make a soup and sit on the sofa with Charlie. But we're going to get 2 days of rain, which is so needed. It's just amazing how fast my insides were like, okay, enough. But I had to actually go searching for my umbrella because I had no idea where I had last, had my umbrella. So I found it, and I'm out and about getting stuff done today, but all I want to do is go home and put on my jammies and be with Charlie and eat soup. So that's my plan for this afternoon, but I have to get stuff done first. But it is a very exciting thing to have rain. It's just that, it's cold. So I've stopped at Goodwill, and I'm going to be peeking around to see if I can find some of these pieces to make these little outfits that I've decided I love, and I want to try and recreate some little Free People dupes. We'll see what we see. I love this look. I don't think it's going to look as good on me, but that's okay. I love the boots with the shorts, and I love that whole look. And I love that look too.
The first thing I needed to find was a white blouse, which I thought would be pretty easy, and sure enough, I really quickly found this one, which at first I thought I was going to get because it was perfect, but then I spotted this one, which I loved. A little different than the picture, but that's okay. And then I found an actual Free People white top, but I'm not personally a fan of any kind of clingy material around my belly area, so that was a no for me, but it sure was cute. I found this brand new sweater that I thought would work really well for this look, and then I spotted this blouse that had the piece at the top that ties. I don't know what that's called. It wasn't striped, which was what I was looking for, but the fact that it had the tie was what was most important, and I thought if I put it with a striped shirt, it would end up totally being a good duplicate for that look. So I had all my tops. Now I had to go find some bottoms, which is always a little trickier. But I did find these shorts or capris, or I don't know, but they were a few sizes too big. But I thought with a belt and cropped the right way, they would work. And then I spotted these. I couldn't believe I found the perfect, pretty much brand new boots that were only $9.99. And then I turned around and spotted this. It was the half off color, so it was $15 and very Free People. It was not in any of my style inspiration pictures, but I had to get it. And here's all 3 of my outfits. I can't believe I found them all.
I had those 3 outfits sitting on my phone for, I don't know, a couple of weeks now, and just thinking like, it always helps me to have like an outfit inspo in my head when I'm shopping in Goodwill, because I mean, yeah, you can find really cool individual pieces, but I mean, I feel like what Free People and companies like that do is put together amazing outfits and looks, and they sell you on that. And then if you just order like one piece of it and you get it and you put it on, you're like, it's not the same thing. So I try and just use it as my inspiration for putting together pieces I wouldn't normally put together or even buy. And it's just a lot of fun. But I've had those 3 outfits for a while, and today I went in and I think I got all 3 outfits. I did not try anything on. So that might be, yeah. The pants, I only got 1 pair of pants, and I think they're gonna actually be like the right short length. I think they're supposed to be capris for a regular height woman, but I'm a little tall, so they should hit me, I think, around the knee. But they're like 4 sizes too big, so it should be okay because they're supposed to be really big in the look in the picture. So yeah, all 3 looks, check. And I have to look at the price. I'm sure all 3 of those looks, if you purchased all the pieces from Free People, would be over $1,000, which is silly. But I mean, even the boots alone, the black tall boots, I think they were like 300 and something. And I'm sure they're nicer than the ones I just got for $9.99, but they look exactly the same. And yeah, so, and the boots fit me perfect. I can't believe it, man. That was a good haul. That was a really, really good haul. I think, you know how it goes with thrifting. Sometimes you score big, and sometimes, you know, you go weeks or months and score nothing. So that was really a fun score. And I'm gonna go home, and if they all don't fit, I'm gonna be really bummed out. But we'll see. Hi, buddy. Hi. Hi, buddy. I'm sorry to tell you that you're gonna have to go outside for a walk. I'm really sorry, buddy. Should you put your sweater on? Should you put your sweater on so you can stay toasty out there? You ready to go out in the rain? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's so rainy. You ready? Yeah, yum. Let's shake you for ticks. Let's shake you for ticks. Oof. Ticks on this beautiful boy. Go get your toy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Good job, buddy. Look at that little tail wagging. Okay, hold on. Ready? Go. Good job, bud. Let me break it in half. So I got home, and as you can see, I'm already wearing something very cozy, and yet I still feel the need. I'm wearing a stretchy dress and a cozy sweater, but I still feel the need to just put on like a cozy sweater set pant kind of thing. Like I just want to be super cozy. And I'm going to make this soup that I've been wanting to make. I got the stuff for it yesterday. It's maybe going to, well, it's pretty sure it's going to snow tonight. Probably not stick around, but maybe like 2 inches of slush here tonight. So that's exciting. I'm going to be happy to have, the soup. It's one of the perks to living alone is that when you make a big soup,
you will have food for like a week. And it always starts off super exciting the first few days, and then it starts to get old. And I think this year what I'm going to do is be better about freezing stuff. After a few like days in a row of eating the same soup, it might be time to then freeze it and move on to something else. But yeah, I'm going to just cozy up my little place here, cozy myself up. Charlie has, how many blankets do you have, buddy? 1, 2, 3, 4. Charlie has 4 blankets right now that he can cozy up with. I'm kind of excited about our first little snow. The first snow is always exciting, but last night it was funny because I was laying in bed. It was like 12 probably. And I just was getting excited, like the kind of excitement like when you're a kid and you want it to snow because, you're hoping you're going to wake up and it's a snowy morning. Because, of course, as a kid, then you don't have to go to school. So it's like so exciting. I had that same kind of like anxious anticipation for the rain because I was just so excited that we're going to have, I think they said like maybe even 1.5 to 2 inches total in these 2 days of rain, which is still kind of a drop in the bucket from what we're missing. But I mean, it's been like 3 months of really no good saturating rain. So this is very, very exciting. Yay. My comfy sweaty set. Thank you, LLB. Ooh, buddy. Let's get it all cozy in here. I decided to make a Thai-inspired soup with lots of curry, green curry and yellow curry, lots of yummy, delicious ginger and garlic, just so many things that are not only such a delight to eat, but just smell so good. Buddy. You being a piggy. This isn't food for Charlie. Ouch. This is food for me. As the soup was cooking, it was smelling so good and cozy in the cottage. So I decided to sit down and pull out some of the seeds from my marigold blooms that I had brought in the day before. And it's mind-blowing how many different little seeds you can pull out from every one of these blossoms. Way more than I'll ever be able to use, but I wanted to have enough to save for the garden for next year and also to give to some friends and to send out in one of my upcoming Boho mailers for those that have signed up to receive that. It's just so cool how many little seeds come out of these flowers. I have really become a huge fan of marigolds. I've got a new guilty pleasure. I've been so enjoying the new series, Murder in a Small Town. It's been really good so far, although it also freaks me out a teeny tiny little bit as well. Woohoo! Our power just went out. It's like 11 o'clock. I had sat down to edit
this video actually, and I was most of the way done, and then I stopped and decided to come sit on the sofa with Charlie for a little bit, and the power went out, so it's super cozy. It's raining and chilly, and hopefully the power comes back on so that we don't freeze tonight, but for right now this is nice. Oh, hi baby. Are we gonna have like a little cuddle? Okay. Hey buddy. I'm putting off going to bed, even though I'm exhausted and there's no power, so I should just go to bed. But I don't feel like going outside right now with Charlie. But it's gotta be done. We gotta do it, buddy. You wanna go for a walk?
I made one final check for snowflakes before turning in. Thankfully, I woke up to the most beautiful sight. As cozy as it is to sit inside and look out the window at all the beautiful snow, drinking coffee and staying warm, the kid in me can't stay inside when there's snow. The first snow of the season is always so exciting. The snowflakes feel so good on my skin. As someone who is always hot and always have been hot, I love being outside in the cold and feeling the cold snow on my skin. It has always been something that has made me happy. And look at these adorable little tracks that somebody left all over my yard last night. All right, so are you ready for a little winter fashion show? Here is my look number one, my first Free People dupe. If you had bought this outfit at Free People, it would cost you about $406. I got it for $15. Not too bad. Look number two did not actually have a jacket with it, but I found this amazing jacket, so I put it in with my look and found comparable jackets on Free People, which is how I came up with the cost of over $1,000 for the outfit. Mine was $37, not too shabby. For this third look, I could not find jeans that went with the outfit that they had shown, so I just used my own jeans. But for the two tops, it was $12. For those two tops from Free People, it would have been $196. And as much as I love thrifting my clothes, I really struggle with all the chemical detergents that are on the clothes. So my solution is usually to leave things hanging out for a week, sometimes 2 weeks. The more it rains or gets wet, the better. That was my very cozy week here at my little cottage, and things are starting to look a lot like winter is really on its way, and I won't be sad if we get lots more snow this winter. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the weekend.